I realised something about myself this week, that I am way too available.
In what way?
In every way, emotionally, socially, mentally, physically. If someone wants something, I'm like, yes, when, where, how.
Honestly, same. I answer emails like I'm being graded. Like, what? Why do I do that?
And why are we replying with urgency like we work for the emergency services?
Why do we treat everyone else's urgencies like it's our responsibility?
Being unavailable is actually attractive.
But not unavailable like ignoring people. Unavailable like not dropping everything for everyone.
And I've realised I've confused being kind with being constantly available.
And we've confused boundaries with being rude.
Which is why so many women feel guilty for choosing themselves.
So today we're talking about the art of being unavailable.
Without playing any games.
Welcome back to the Coffee Club, the coffee date you don't cancel. And today we're talking about the art of being unavailable. Unavailable doesn't mean being cold, being mean, being rude. It means protecting your peace, protecting your energy, and valuing your time. This episode is for the people that feel burnt out, doing too much for those who do too little for us. We're getting into boundaries, self-respect, and how to be attractive without being toxic.
There's a lot of talk about what unavailable actually means. Unavailable doesn't mean that you're hard to reach. It means that you're hard to replace. It's for those people who set boundaries in their life. They have self-respect, they fill their cup, and they know what they will and they won't accept. Unavailable is not ignoring messages, acting cold, ghosting, or playing power games. We touched on this on a previous episode, but to me, when someone has boundaries and when they fill their time with things, I think that's so attractive. I'm like, oh my God, this person has their life together. They are booked and busy.
They're booked and busy, and like people genuinely respect it. Like men respect women that have boundaries. Don't be easy. I'm not always available.
And I also value your time more. If I know that you are a booked and busy person and you make the time to spend with me, I see it as like, oh,
Dude, I'm special.
I'm special. You made time for me.
Exactly. And even if you're not actually busy, like first of all, make yourself busy. But even if you're not actually busy, make that man think you're busy.
You cannot be overly accessible. I think so many of us over-available ourselves because we're scared of being abandoned or forgotten.
I agree.
We want to be chosen, so we try and be the easiest person to love, the easiest person to accommodate, the person that will move mountains for someone else. I have been that person that says yes when they want to say no, the person that shows up when I am literally exhausted, and I make myself smaller just to stay connected. But the truth is, you don't need to exhaust yourself to be loved, and you don't need to earn love. You just need to receive it.
That is so true. I think we also over-explain and over-give. I used to reply instantly because I didn't want anyone to think that I didn't care. Like, I'm so big on wanting people to feel like I care about them because I truly do. Like, if you have communication with me, I care about you. I over-explained everything because I was afraid of being misunderstood or misinterpreted. I gave more than what I had because I thought that's what being a good person meant. But over-giving doesn't make you more lovable. It just makes you overtired.
I couldn't agree more. Honestly, I am someone who has literally exhausted myself for people, and you're not even going to get the best of me. You're going to get a little tired, anemic girl.
Not the anemia.
Going to get the little dull, fuzzled out Layla because I'm tired of filling your needs.
Exactly. And you're actually doing everyone a disservice because you're giving 5% here, 5% here, but like you want to give 100% to one person. Also, when it starts to feel one-sided, that's your sign because it actually is.
And also making someone your whole world way too fast.
I'm so that person.
I have cancelled plans because I just didn't want to disappoint anybody. And I made space when I was tired because I thought that's what connection looked like. And before I knew it, I built my whole life around someone that wasn't even meeting me halfway. And that's when I learned that you teach people how to treat you by what you tolerate. If you tolerate inconsistency, that's what you're going to keep getting.
And also shrinking yourself. We shrink ourselves all the time without even realizing it. We quiet our needs, we lower our standards. We have a whole episode on that. And we convince ourselves that we're asking for way too much, when really it's just the bare minimum. You're not asking for too much, you're just with people who are giving too little. Stop shrinking yourself to fit someone else's emotional limitations. The right people will meet you exactly where you are.
And at some point you have to ask yourself, why are you working so hard to be loved by people that aren't even showing up for you?
Real love doesn't make you feel anxious, confused, or exhausted. It makes you feel whole. It feels mutual. It feels safe. It feels consistent.
And honestly, anything less than that is not something that you should be bending over backwards for. Nadia, tell me, what does real unavailability look like to you?
I'm so good at this. Honestly, it means keeping your routine, keeping your friendships, not making that person your whole world. Because oftentimes we do that. We get in a relationship and we're like, oh, I want to spend every waking moment with this person. No, give yourself your own routine, have hobbies. Unavailability is actually being unavailable, doing things that you love. Don't change your world for that man. Make him fit into yours.
It's like you're not hard to get, you're hard to access because your life is so full.
Yeah, and they'll actually appreciate that. They'll be like, wait, I want to fit into her life. Like, where can I fit in? Stop chasing clarity from people who benefit from your confusion.
If they wanted you, you wouldn't be guessing.
You genuinely don't need to chase what's meant for you.
Because somebody that wants you will not leave you guessing.
Okay, Layla, what's the difference between boundaries and playing games?
Girl, I ain't got a clue. To me, honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like, now that I'm in a phase in my life where I'm actually in a healthy relationship, I can be someone that's on the outside looking in and say, oh, this is playing games and this is where you are just setting a boundary. But in all honesty, I haven't acted on any of those things because in my relationship from the very start, I've never needed to play games. In previous relationships, of course, I've played games. I'm like, if you take an hour to text me, I'm going to take 2 hours to text you back. I'm going to leave my phone ringing when really I'm just sitting looking at it. Like, I've been toxic in previous relationships, but now I'm like, girl, you're going to have to teach me.
Okay, let me teach you a little something, something.
Okay.
Well, okay, look, honestly, I'm quite toxic. I can't lie.
Okay.
I'm quite toxic. However, I'm very emotionally aware. The only problem is that I will do some crazy shit. And honestly, I blame it on my Moroccan genetics because
It's a given. It's just in our DNA.
and I truly believe that with men, because they're hunters, you have to have some sort of a chase for they need to feel like they've chased you. So a little bit of toxicity is healthy.
Is it?
I'm not gonna lie.
Guys, is being
Is
toxic healthy? Please let us know.
Just a little, like a smidge.
Just a little drop.
Just a little smidge. And I'm not saying okay, play crazy games or show up to the restaurant that he's at undercover.
Because you've never done that before, have you, Nadia?
Done that.
That's just a bit unhinged.
The good thing I do have is boundaries.
Okay.
I will set boundaries, and if a man crosses that, I hate him. Boundaries for me are being honest, clear, calm, consistent. You can be all of those things.
And then the games is like what I was saying, where you're playing games on, I'm going to take 2 hours to text you back. I'm going to be hot and cold. I'm going to give you the silent treatment because you didn't respond quick enough, or you just aren't giving me the energy that I want to give.
Honestly, I'm not for playing games. I think it's so 2016. And I honestly bring back 2016. I love 2016. That was a great year. But I'm not a fan of games because games create anxiety and boundaries create security.
You know, one thing that I would say, looking back on past relationships, anyone that feels like they need to play games with you, they don't deserve any access to you whatsoever.
I agree. Protect your peace.
Why are you trying to stress me out on purpose? Are you trying to upset me? You don't want to see me upset.
And men love peace from a woman. So I'm not saying be fully toxic, but I'm saying just what are some ways that you can practice healthy unavailability?
One way I would say is to stop over-explaining yourself and to stop over-apologizing. I am someone who would over-apologize just to keep the peace.
You know, a friend of mine actually came to me once and she's like, have you ever been late in a room and walked in and be like, sorry, I'm late? Have you ever heard a man say that?
Never.
Have you ever heard a man walk into a room and be like, sorry guys, I'm late?
Absolutely not.
Another way to practice healthy unavailability is to not rearrange your life for new people.
That's so true. It's like these people have just gained access into your life and now you're bending over backwards to appease them. No, absolutely not. I would also say keep your standards visible. Let it be something people know from the get-go. These are my standards. So all that they have to do is meet you there or raise it.
Access to you should be a privilege and not a right. You don't need to be more understanding. You just need to be more selective.
And what to remember is that your time is expensive. So spend it wisely.
Give me that money.
You never get time back. That's one thing I've realized after having kids is how quickly time goes by. Time honestly goes so quickly and it's something that you're never going to get back. It's like everyone on this world is going through their own thing. For example, someone's lost their mum today, someone's lost their job today, and the whole world just continues to keep ticking. So make sure you spend your time how you want to spend it. Don't waste your time trying to appease other people.
It's your life at the end of the day, so you make the choices that you're gonna have to live with, essentially. And that means giving people access to you.
We're in 2026. We are trying to better ourselves in every way possible. We're not repeating the same mistakes that we've been doing since 2016.
Couldn't be us. Being unavailable just means that you're choosing yourself first. Make this the year that you actually start choosing yourself first. Enough giving your power and your energy to other people. Like, pour into yourself so that you can work wonders. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that this resonated with you. And if it did, you can let us know. DM us, tell us what you think. Follow us on socials, The Coffee Club. Follow Layla at Layla Loves and me at Nadia Sultan X. And we will see you next week.
See you guys. Mwah.